Hi guys, welcome to day number 5, stretch. So this is a nice day, we just get a little lengthen and stretch out those muscles. So we're going to need our bands today. If you want to grab a towel to put down on your mat, just so you're not like lifting that neck up so you can feel nice and relaxed on the mat. So I just want you to be able to enjoy this. I don't want you to be putting any pressure on your spine. So if you're ready, pop down the ground and let's get into it. Just going to come down, lying on our mats, relaxing our head on the cushion. Now I just want you to think about, take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're pulling those rib cage in, you're drawing that belly button down and that tailbone slightly tucked under. Let's go again. Now the inhale in and exhale out. That's it. On our next inhale and we exhale out, it's going to lift one leg and then the next leg. Ready? And out. Lifting one leg up and the other. And one down and the other. And then let's lift the opposite leg up and down. Just getting the body warmed up. And then when you're ready, you can just come into some taps. Just take it at your time today. We're just starting just to warm up the body, wake it all up. And just tapping down, just go as low as your lower back's not getting any strain on it. I feel just a 90-degree angle. I'm relaxing those shoulders, thinking about those scapulars pulling in and back. Focusing on my breathing, and then when you're ready, you can add the arms in. So let's just do a few more here. Just such a nice way to waken the body up. That's a good work. I'm just going to keep with this movement, but this time, just you can cross the arms over, just working a different plane. And if you're ready, you can do the same thing with the upper body lifted. Just engaging those core and just waking that body up. Let's just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's bring that in. And so just nice hip rotations there. So just circling those knees in and out. And then back the other way. Let's just slide those legs along the ground. I'm just going to lift one leg up and down. Up and down. So this is just engaging the lower abs just nicely. No pressure. Lifting and lowering. Just to get ready into some deeper stretching. So once again, if you like, you can add the arms in. Let's just go for 5. 4, 3, 2, and last one. And let's bring that body and stretch it up and over. Nice inhale in and out. And let's just bend those legs in and let's get ourselves prepped for some roll-ups. Okay guys, we're going to come into some roll-ups. So if you want to grab your band, let's just come around and pop ourselves up. Let's put your band around the bottom of your feet. So what you can use the band for, so you can keep your legs bent if you need, and you can use the band just for a bit of resistance, just to really focus through that spine. And as you're coming up, you're just peeling through each vertebrae, so you can take the pressure off the abs by pulling more into the band, and then coming up to a nice straight spine. And then rolling through each vertebrae, so trying to articulate it down nice and slow. There might be a part where you feel like, I can't really get that down. Just slow it down so you feel a nice stretch. And then come back up. If you like, if you feel up to it, you can take it to straight leg. And you can roll down. One vertebra at a time. And then rolling up. Nice straight position. If you want to make it tougher for yourself, you can put a little bit of resistance onto it. So I'm rolling down with more resistance. I'm tucking my chin in. I'm rolling through that back and nice and flat. Tucking my chin in, using my abdominals, using those hands, and rolling all the way up. Just a few more there. Rolling down. Tucking your chin in and let's roll through that spine again. This time if you've got bent knees, just come and pull yourself over your knee for a stretch. Put your head down. If you're in straight leg, just come and pull down to a nice stretch. Then lift up to a nice straight back and then roll back down. It's just two of those with a nice stretch at the top. So I'm rolling through and lifting at the top, and then I'm pulling down and tucking my chin in. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm rolling up to a nice straight back, tucking my pelvis under and rolling down. And I'm going to come back up. Nice straight back. I'm going to come down and hold. Deep breath in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'll come up into a seat position. Let's just put one leg into that band and we're going to bring it down here. Get nice and comfortable. My little toe is doing something funny. Let's get that in there. Some nice tension on it there. So we're just going to do some leg circles in the band. It's up and around. So I'm going to cross my body down and around. Now your circle might just be here. Just take it to where your flexibility is. We're just giving, it's like a pestle mortar. We're just having a good rotation of the femur and the hip bone there. So just nice big circles. Now you can have as much resistance or little resistance as you want. I'm using the resistance just so you actually can feel what you're doing and you're pushing against that band. So very nice and around. Let's just do 2 more in this direction and then we'll go in the other direction. So my elbows are just down by my side and let's go the other direction. So we're going out, down and around, out, down and around. That's it, nice and stretch. When you come up to the top here, use the band, pull that leg in. Down and around, pulling that leg in, down, let's go for 1 more, down and around. Now I'm just going to have the leg here with some tension. I'm just going to flex my foot and push it up. Flex, you might want to put a little bit more tension on, put the band separate and just push up. So you feel just a nice stretch in that thigh as I'm lifting and pushing. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's just stay holding separate ones. We're going to come down and then up with a pull. So down, then up with a little pull, pull. So it's an active stretch. Down, pull, pull. Down and pull, pull. So if I'm having the band, if I didn't have the band, my leg probably wouldn't be straight. So that's why I love using the bands to get that leg nice and straight, and I can actually gauge that pull so I'm not just flying my leg around everywhere. So I don't want to tear a muscle. So I'm just pulling it in and down. Let's go for 1 more. Tug, tug, and down. And let's bring it up. Do the 2 little pulses and see if you can hold it there. So just hold that stretch for 10 seconds. So nice deep breath in and out. And in, and out. And then next breath in, see if you can pull a little closer and in, and out. Awesome. Let's just bend that leg in. Let go of that band for a second. Give it a wee stretch. So what we're going to do here, we're going to pull it up, grab that big toe, plant that arm down, and we're going to do a half happy baby. So I'm just pulling that one down, just one side at a time. See that nice stretch in there. Nice deep breath in and out. It's just super good for your body just to have a nice stretch and release any tension out of those joints. In and out. And the next inhale. As we exhale, I'm just going to just lengthen the leg out. We're going to bend it in, pull it towards our chest, and we'll take a nice spinal twist. So we're just coming up and over. This is my tight side, so I can't get as far over. I'm focusing on keeping the shoulder down. And I'm just stretching through it and looking to my opposite hand. So nice spinal twist. So just while you're relaxing here, just focus on weighting that hand down and just getting that nice twist through the spine. Let's come back up, hug that knee in. We're going to stick with the side and then we'll do it all on the other side. I'm just going to put the band back in, and this time I just want you to put it diagonally across the body, so it's coming here straight up. You can see I'm coming just across. Then I can pop it into this hand and I'm just pulling my leg across the other side of my body. You should feel a nice stretch there through the side of the leg and the hip. I'm just holding it there. It's just like a spinal twist, but I'm staying flat with my hips on the ground, my back is flat on the ground, and my leg. It's not a big movement, it's just coming slightly across. I'm just focusing on keeping that leg nice and straight. And inhale, and exhale, bring it back to the center. And inhale, I'm going to pass the band across to this side, and I'm just going to bring it out to the other side. So you might want to come down further in your band to see how far that leg can come. Kind of gauge it with the band until you get into a comfortable position where you can anchor it in and stretch it out. So I'm pulling like a bow and arrow. This hand's going this way, my leg's going that way. There's a nice stretch in that inner thigh. So stretching out through there. Once again, I'm keeping my shoulders on the ground, my hips are on the ground. So only go as far as your body will let you. Just holding that there. So this is actually lengthening and stretching at the same time. So I'm pushing through that heel. I'm using my arm muscles. Just focus on your breath. And let's on the inhale, and the exhale, let's bring that up. Good work, how's that leg feeling? Let's bring that leg in, rotate it around. Let's hug it up into that armpit. Lift this leg up, pop this one across, bring it in for a figure of 8, and bend that one down, pull it in. Oh, that feels good. Stretching out those glutes. And big inhale. And exhale, straighten the leg out, lengthen the leg, give a quick rub up and down. See how they're feeling. I'm going to put that one down, and now the left leg's going into the band. And coming up for those circles. So get yourself ready for that. So we're here. I'm holding in with my band. So you can do it with one hand too. I like for the circles to have them together, just so it's equal. So going out, around and up, out, around and up. My elbows are anchored. I'm just moving through that hip joint, stretching that leg out, nice and controlled. Up, down and around. Lubricating those joints. Now let's take it the other direction. So now I'm going to cross my body down and around. Cross the body down and around. That's it. Cross up and down around. I'm coming down, and when I'm coming up, remember I'm pulling it in. So they're straight for me, but I'm actually coming just a bit closer to my body. You might be more flexible than me, and that's totally fine. You might have your leg here. This is my range at the moment. Or your circles might just be smaller here. Just take it to your level. So just where you can keep that lower back on the ground, you can feel the control in the band. Let's go for one more. Down and around. Now we're going to take those two hands. We're going to pull that knee in, and we're strengthening, lengthen up. So you can put as much tension as you like on, and we're just bending and then pushing my heel to the ceiling. Bending, pushing to the ceiling. I'm just trying to increase that hamstring flexibility. So I'm coming here and I'm pushing. Let's do it for 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice enough. So let's take that stretch first, and then we'll go on to our side. So let's grab that big toe and bring that down for a half happy baby. Let's anchor that arm and feel a nice stretch in the air. So you might feel comfortable bringing your hand to the side of the foot. You might be here in the ankle, that's fine. If you can, just try and grab that big toe and pull that down. Just really opening up that hip. Take a nice inhale in. On the exhale, I'm going to bring that across into a stretch. See, this side, I'm much more flexible. It's coming right down the ground. My shoulders are down. And I'm just thinking about lengthening and stretching that leg. Twisting my spine. And relaxing into here. Take a nice inhale in. As we exhale, we'll come back to the middle. Let's pull that leg in, give it a wee rock side to side, see how it's doing. Let's grab those bands back. To be surprised how much you're actually working the body here. It doesn't feel like we're doing much, but we're getting those really small muscles. So remember, I'm coming into my opposite arm to leg. I'm going to do it this way. And we're going across the body. I'm just coming across my body and holding there. So this is like a bow and arrow, holding it there. Stretching through here, especially if you do a lot of bike riding or running. You get really tight through the band there, the IT band. So this is really stretching that out. I think any stretches are good for a mum as well. Kids on hips, you need to stretch those hips and strengthen them. So it's rebalancing those hips today, we're strengthening them and lengthening them. We're getting nice lean muscles in those legs. So this is a hold here for a few more. Can you go a little bit further? Inhale, and then exhale. You can always find you go a little bit more. And let's come up and switch sides. And now I'm going across the body on our way. So remember what I said, use your band, find where's comfortable, and see where you can take that. So nice lengthening through here. If you want to get your splits, this is a great exercise for that. I'm far off my splits, but one can always hope. I'll get there. I will get there. I've never been able to do them. It's a goal. My oldest daughter Savannah, who's 10, is really wanting me to do the splits. So might be a few more years. Maybe I'll vlog that and let you know how I go. Awesome, we're stretching through here. I'm really pushing through that leg, feeling that, but I'm still anchoring myself on this side. Inhale and exhale. And your next inhale, as you exhale, let's bring that leg up. How's that leg feeling? Oh, I know we didn't do this side. We didn't do the drops and pull in. So let's come and do those now. We'll drop the leg down and we'll pull in. Down and pull. Nearly forgot that. We can't be unbalanced now, can we? Pull in. This is what happens when I don't look at my notes and I end up just making the class up. Down and then in. Got a bit more tension this time. Down, in, down. Pull, down, pull. Okay, next one, we're going down. Inhale, exhale, pull, and let's pull it in a little closer and let's hold. Let's focus on your breathing. That's it, good work. Feel that stretching. Exhale, let's bring that leg in. Let's lift that upper leg up high into the sky, and then let's bend. I always find I get into it better when I lift, and then I bend. You can kind of feel it pulling in a little bit more. So let's just sit here and stretch that glute out again. Have a nice relax. going to do our full happy baby. So we've done one side and the other side. Let's just rotate those hips out first. Let's do 3 circles out. That's 1, 2, 3, and 3 circles in. 1, 2, 3. Now let's lift our legs up. Flex those feet. Bring them down. Grab the outside of your feet, your ankles, your toes. Just what's comfortable for you today. And today I'm going to try just rock side to side. Just rock side to side. If you feel balanced doing that, just give yourself a wee challenge. Just a nice stretch and opening there. Massaging that spine, going back and forth. That's it. Let's just give another inhale. As exhale, a nice little pull down. Let's bring those legs up. Give the backs of your legs some rubbing. Let's bring them into our chest. And let's take our rolling like a ball. So the hands behind here. Now we've already warmed up our spine. Just take it to your level. So if you need to, you can keep those feet planted. Keep the hands on those knees. If you want to come up, we're coming here, and then we're lifting. And then back down, and then we're lifting. Warming up through that spine. Today we might try a new challenge. Try a half apply up. So I might need to move away from my wall if you're closer to your wall. So what happens when we're rocking, we're coming up and then over to where's comfortable for you. So you might be able to come right down to the ground, or you might just be up here, just where's comfortable for you today. So if you come right down, you can touch your feet to the ground, and if you like, you can take a nice stretch through here. So it's taken me a while to get my spine to be able to bend like this. So just see where you are today, but I find doing the roll-ups and things helpful with that. Then if you like, you can try and come up into a shoulder stance. So you can hold your lower back, support that, stretching the legs up, and then you just bend your knees in, and then safely and with control, roll back up. Should we try that one again? So I'm coming down, I'm rolling. I'm supporting my back, and then my feet are coming over my head. And I'm straight, oh, I've got the wall. I actually find it helpful with the wall. When I first started trying to do this, I actually did it against a couch, so I had somewhere higher to plant my feet. So if you're near a couch, you can come across until your feet just land on the couch, then that's super helpful. You want to stretch out your back. So I'm using the wall now, so I might push my heels against the wall, have a nice stretch here. Then if you want to come with me, you can put your hands up, so I can use my wall. Here and here, and lengthen and stretch up. Then I'm just going to bend my knees in safely because I want to protect my lower back and roll up into a ball. Awesome, good back. Cool, while we're here in seated position, we'll just come with our legs just on the outside of our mats. Let's lift up through the crown. We're going to come out with our arms. We're just going to come across and look at our back arms. And I exhale, we're going to saw our little toe off. And then we come into the middle. Then we twist that spine. And exhale. And come here. So we're really working that spine into the middle. Inhale. And as you exhale, soaring off those little toes. And exhale. Inhale. Pulling up through my crown. Twisting that belly. And exhale. And on this one, we're going to come down. I'm just going to hold that foot if you can, or your ankle, wherever you're at today, and we're just going to stretch through here. I'm really feeling that stretch through my back, and I'm looking to the back. I close my eyes, it feels nicer. And don't forget to breathe, and you can just drop and relax that head. I'm kind of leaning my head on my arm, and that's totally fine. I'm focusing on that twisting stretch. Now it's going to come up. Let's bring it back to center. I'm focusing on lifting up that spine, twisting those down. I exhale. I'm coming through and I'm twisting. And now inhale, and if you exhale, come back up, and let's come back in. Let's give yourself a wee hug here. Good work. Let's just come up to standing. Let's just roll through that spine. And roll those shoulders back. Let's just come into a nice wide stance here. So my toes are just slightly point out. Let's just, on our exhale, so let's inhale. As you exhale, we're rolling those hands down those legs. Let's just take a nice stretch there. You can put a little soft bend in those knees. We're just stretching out there. Now I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to pop it onto my left foot, and I'm going to rotate up with my left hand up, looking up to that left hand. And try and get that nice rotation. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, as we exhale, let's just come and swap to the other side. Stretching out. I'm really trying to stretch those shoulders, reach that ceiling. As we inhale, as we exhale, let's come back through the middle. Now let's just walk our hands, on heel toe a little further out, and walk those hands to the edge of the back of my mat. I'm just stretching through. Now let's just release that head, relax that head down so it's nice and floppy. So I've got a little bend in those knees. And I'm just trying to stretch through and touch the back. So inhaling here. Now as we exhale, we bring those hands through the middle. So a nice lift through the back, nice and straight. And plant those palms down. I'm going to bend one knee. It's called a frogger, and the other knee. So my toes are pointing outwards. And I'm just coming down here and just sitting back into those hips. So just kind of find where it feels nice for you. So I'm trying to be straight above here. So I'm all in one line. So I'm not too far forward, I'm not too far back, I'm just in the middle. I can feel a nice stretch in those inner thighs. So how are you doing? I hope you've enjoyed our stretch in number 5. So you're halfway through. So good work, good on you. Let's just relax that one there. Now let's just come up into our all fours. Let's just heel toe those in. Let's arch the back up. And then round through. That's a nice big round arch to the top. And arch. And then round through. We're going to come back and sit up on those feet. We're going to reach our hands to the ceiling and bring them down. Let's do another inhale. And as you exhale, twist. Doing lots of twisting today. Look over, on an inhale. Come back up around and exhale and twist. On an inhale, come to the middle and exhale down. Well done guys, thanks so much, hope you really enjoyed that. I did try to do a little bit of twisting movement in there because it's really good for all our digestive system, to get a lot of rotation and twist through there. So I hope you really enjoyed it, I hope you feel lengthened and strengthened. Awesome, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 6. See you guys.